How does PR and social media work together? In other words, how does it both overlap and how is it different?
Yeah, I think the PR industry is sort of doesn't really know what to do with social media. I mean, traditionally social media has been owned by the marketing department, and because it's a conversation with consumers, PR agencies say that they should be involved because in the same way they help you get covered on national newspapers, we can help you get coverage or get your message amplified through social channels. So that's sort of the pitch that PR companies did in the beginning, especially, that this is just another channel of PR. And then you had specialized social media agencies popping up, which was sort of challenging PR companies, saying you're working with a PR company that's good at getting you coverage in a national printed newspaper or in a national TV station or something, but they are not digital natives. They don't get this new media. They don't understand the audience that operate in this space or exist in this space. You should therefore trust us. So because social media was considered to be a side or a separated, isolated type of activity, it was quite easy for marketing people to say, you know what, we're going to hire this social media agencies to do our PR in social media channels. So the challenge that PR companies now have been facing for a while is that how do they create a credible social media proposition within the PR context? Because they still argue that they are the best people suited to manage the conversation with the audience. That's what they've been doing for decades. That's what they will continue doing. And social media is just a new flavor, I suppose. So some agencies have decided to acquire an existing digital business, a digital agency, a PR agency. Some companies have decided to take a couple of their employees and put them in a separate part of the office and call that the social media task force or whatever, the kind of knowledge expert hub or something. And others have kind of given them a brand name, tried to launch them as a separate business still within the PR company's walls. So I think that's the challenge. How do you, as a traditional PR company, convince your customers that you are suitable to communicate with this new audience or with these new channels? And how do you, as a PR company, decide, do you buy another existing social media PR company? Do you create something internally? Do you keep your brand, or do you give it a brand new identity to kind of separate out and make it clear in the minds of the customers that this is actually a separated part of our company and they have a special skill set and therefore you can trust them. You don't have to go to this external company. So I think that's the main challenges.